So this summer, my online community and I will be using the Gayatri Mantra to support our practice. The Gayatri Mantra is a very old mantra, which speaks of a pervasive light through the universe as a symbol of our capacity to tap into knowledge that pervades everything. And so what this awakens for me is the story of the universe I learned as an astronomer when I spent years basically doing archaeology of the universe and telling the story of how it came to be. So the story goes, about 14 billion years ago, space and time were born. And when this happened, energy and matter were indistinguishable, one becoming the other in a hot primordial soup. And this was the case for about 300,000 years or so. Matter becoming energy, energy becoming matter. But things began to cool down after a few 100,000 years. And when that happened, subatomic particles were able to sort of hold on to each other a little tighter, and some of the first atoms in the universe were formed, hydrogen, helium mostly. When those atoms formed, it created a lot of space that had been full of subatomic particles before. And when that spaciousness arose, the light that existed in that moment was free to move. And so as the universe evolved, we had our first generation of stars, massive clumps of matter, burning hot and fast, short-lived, and in their death, they spewed out the gifts of heavier atoms and molecules, which became the seeds of everything we know as life in the universe. And there were many sources of temporary light, the stars, the nebula, the galaxies. But at the same time, behind it all, there was this pervasive early light from the infancy. From the time when the first atoms were born, the light remained untouched, moving through the spaciousness of the universe. And even today, over 14 billion years later, if you could take an image of the sky and remove everything you know to be a source of light, there would still be a glow of microwave light. A microwave is just a color of light that we can't see. So it's called the cosmic microwave background. So it's pervasive light throughout the universe that has been with us and always will be with us. Witness to the evolution that brought life into the world. Witness that has remained untouched. These photons exist today because they've never interacted with any matter in 14 billion years. So when I hear the Gayatri speaking of pervasive light, pure and untouched, what I hear is something about this story. And so one of my students in particular asked me to bring in the astronomy and astrophysics to one way of thinking about this idea of Gayatri. Of course, we'll do chanting, we'll do conscious movement and breathing and all the good stuff we do in integrated practice. But at the same time, we'll expand the consciousness a little bit and find our place in the story of the universe. So I hope to see some of you there. Just a few sessions, 4 or 5 sessions, I think. And then we'll break for the summer and begin again in the fall. So thanks for everybody who's watching. Bye.